What's up, guys? Welcome back to another YouTube video. Today we're gonna go over some hot tips, some daily tasks to do every time you log into your Epic 7. This is for new and current existing players. Sometimes people ask me, and this is exactly what I would tell them. This is what I do every day. First thing I do when I log on is I always check with my man over here. See what he's got. If you see any bookmarks, whether it's Covenant or Mystics, buy them. Hopefully you have the money for them. I have plenty, so I always check here. Every hour, I always check. Next, what you want to always make sure you do is you always want to make sure you check on your Heart of Orbis. As you see, mine's full. It's been a while since I've checked it. It's a free 9 Sky Stones, 36,000 gold. And then, of course, part of your daily task is cultivating a penguin. So you always want to make sure every 12 hours you start one. If you have the stigma and you know you're not going to be able to check up on your penguins or even your Heart of Orbis for that matter, just go ahead and hit complete on whatever's left over. Look, bam. You get your instant penguin and then you just restart it up. Same thing with the Heart of Orbis. Like I said, you just come over here, click receive, just so you can go ahead and grab it if you feel like you're going to miss out on that 12-hour mark. Okay. Next up, I always come over here. Always come to summons. Always get that free summon. You never know what you're gonna get. You more or less are gonna get a 3-star artifact and or character, but if you're lucky, you could even get a 4-star, a 5-star if you're really lucky. Now you can even get a 5-star Moonlight unit. Alright, nothing else you can do over there. I always make sure hit the pet house. Same thing. Go and do a little adoption. Get a free pet. I mean, me personally, I'm more end game, mid to end game. So only S tier, S skilled pets matter to me. But if you're just starting out, a pet's a pet. Always make sure every week. What's today? Monday? Ooh, even better. Today's Monday. Monday has extra tasks. You want to make sure you get your pet foods, and you want to make sure you get your toy. Once that's done, you can always come click on your pets since we're already on the topic. Come over here, go through them, make sure you hit play, so you get a free couple points. So you can build up their friendship level. Again, even for me, mid to end game pets are so. Not that important, but they do help out. Okay, if you happen to be in a guild, these are the next steps you should be doing. Always check into your guild. Always make sure you hit your daily check-in so you can get your free gold and even your brave crests. I always go straight to aid. See, what do people want? What do I have to give? Always give our runes because I have plenty of them. Catalysts, usually depends on how many I have. I mean, if you're feeling generous, you're generous. Always make sure you request aid. Guys, this is the point of having a guild, is, to get the help that you may or may not even need. Like me, I have plenty of some of the other catalysts, but the catalysts I don't have so much, Twisted Fangs, Ultra Fangs, I request them. Someone might be generous. Some people even request materials for hunts. Always hit donate. I always do the max, no matter how much gold I have. Always hit max. That's 50 Brave Crests right there. Boom. If you have the Proof of Courages, do that too. There's literally no reason to have them. Member shop, again, it's Monday, so reset day. Every week you want to make sure you come into the guild shop if you're in a guild. You want to get that free Molagora seeds. If you have the Brave Crests, like I do, I always come over here and I buy 3 Catalyst chests just to get that little extra boost. You might even get lucky and get an epic. Again, you can always come in here, you can get those equipment conversion chests, the selector chests, these are perfect. I actually stopped buying these because I have way too many and I don't need them anymore. Last but not least, when you're in the guild, if you have a guild war, always make sure you do at least your attacks. Whether you win or lose, you get mystic medals depending on how well you did, and if you guys win or lose will determine how much, but always make sure you do your attacks because three losses is better than not doing any attacks. And then again, there's a world boss. Right now there is no world boss, so you know, can't do anything. Gotta wait a couple hours for that. But always make sure you do World Boss 2. It's 20 energy. It can be kind of pricey as far as energy is concerned, but you do get some good rewards from that. Again, every time you log in, you'll get your daily check-in. Your guild might be generous, send you something. Got Brave Crest, cool. Well, actually, since it's Monday, you go over to Arena. Depending on where you ended, you'll get some weekly choices to choose from. Me personally, I mean, I feel like Skystones go the extra mile. Then Mystic Metals, it's completely up to you. I think this time I'm gonna get Mystic Metals because I'm trying to get that Briar Witch Iceria. There's nothing really for RTA, so that's the only thing you need to do as far as checking in. And then always make sure you go to the Abyss. When I first started off, guys, I never came in here. I never went to Abyss. These Abyss tokens, I'm on floor 94. I have no intention of going past it right now at this moment. But even though you're not going to touch any part of the Abyss, you always want to come over here and hit Purify. Why? Because you're going to use those anyway. Or, I'm sorry, in this case, you're not going to use them anyway. So might as well get something out of it, which in this case is some gold and stigma. Little pro tip in case no one's ever told you or you never knew, even some veteran players, it took me a couple months before me and my friends figured it out. Come into Labyrinth, usually the easiest one, oh, I think it's area 3, but I just do area 1. If you haven't completely completed, even new players, Labyrinths are really cool little extra adventures to do. You get these little compasses, so you have nothing better to do. What you're gonna do is you're gonna try your best, get through this area. If you haven't already completed it, you need to come up here, and come up here. If you already completed it, you're gonna instantly click here, and you're gonna travel. Boom, and you're gonna go down. Me, I can hit auto. You're gonna go through. There's only gonna be one fight. They're level 8, I want to say 9. So for newer players, it might be so-so, but for veteran players, you should easily clear this. Whole reason why you're coming over here is because in this middle section right here, you're gonna come up and you're gonna find your Vagrant Merchant. This guy has random stuff, it changes every day. You want to get these charms. New players, you might not know this, but charms are important. May not be as important for you guys at the beginning, but in the end, when you hit mid to end game, when you actually hit that little plateau where you're struggling, charms are going to be make or break. Again, if you have the gold, go ahead, buy what you can. Sometimes you're lucky. I've gotten his whole inventory as charms or his whole inventory as nothing. Once you're done here, if you haven't already completed this area, then you know, go to one of the spots, go on and check out. If you already completed this area, instead of wasting a compass, come up here, pause, hit yield, exit. Why did we do that? Because we got to keep our compasses and we also got to keep the charms that we had just bought. Okay, again, this is a mix of some daily and some weekly. I'm sorry if it's a little confusing, a little all over the place. But for weekly purposes, you want to come over here, normal. Remember that labyrinth compass we saved? You're going to come over here and you're going to buy a malicious bug charm. Why? Because eventually you're going to be doing some hell raid. And when you do, you'd rather have a big stack of these so you never have to worry about, oh, I can't do hell raid anymore because I don't have the entry. If you have the transmit stones, I always come over here. Must always get the Molagora, at least. If you need ego fragments, go for it. If you have the stones and you want to get Giga Phantasm, go for it. Same thing with the selection chest. Like I said, I have 28. I don't need any more. Ego fragments, they're good, but after a while, you don't really need that many. Powder knowledge, nothing really here. Friendship, always, always, always buy flags, buy energy. These friendships, you're not going to use them for anything else. Maybe friendship bookmarks for those beginning players so you can get some 2 stars to help boost your account when you're making 3 stars and 4 stars and so on. But other than that, that extra 40 energy may not seem like much, but it's great. And if you're like me, you don't do that much arena sometimes, you let these flags build up so when you are ready to do arena, you can just go ahead and do as many as you need to, as many as you want to, without any issues. Ancient coins, again, malicious bug charms are here, but that's 1200. That does require you to actually do labyrinth. If you're like me, you don't really do labyrinth all too much. Spend your labyrinth tokens on malicious bug charms or the grass. And then, of course, come over here. If you are a PvP or do some arena, you want to have at least 150. What are these called? Conquest points. I want to make sure I get it right, so you can at least get that Molagora seed. Of course, if you have the points, you can get some of that sweet 88 gear. Season just started, so I'm a master. I didn't get enough glory crests to be able to get anything, so I'm gonna have to wait till next week. And that's gonna be it for the shop. Then always make sure you come over here, you hit your receive all, do all your dailies, do your adventures, do some spirit altar, arena, hunt, those Molagoras, cultivate some of those, raise a phantasm, level them up, and do all this 5 times in the week, and you'll be good. Me, I'm endgame. I don't really so much do Spirit Altar anymore because I already did plenty of it and I have plenty of runes. As far as Phantasms, I don't really care too much for waiting the 24-hour period for them. If I need them, I have plenty of Stigma. I just buy them straight up. If, depending on the event as well, if you come up here, there's always going to be a little cool event. It'll say event right here. You're going to go ahead and click on that. And there's cool little things you can get from these. So this particular period is Trials of Ember. All you gotta do is 15 adventures, hunt, spirit altar, or arena, combination of the 3. I've been playing all night, so I already had my 15. So that's it. Free 150 energy. You can't beat that. And of course, you get your little chances. This particular one, you have to do a quote-unquote rock, paper, scissors fight. I don't really care to win for anything because whatever you get is all going to be random, so it doesn't really matter to me. So I just go ahead and just click on one of these random things because you're going to get something in the mail regardless, whether you win, lose, or tie. What's important is at the bottom of most of these, depending on what the currency is for the particular event, you complete it so many times, you'll get a little bonus stuff. Charms, bookmarks, Molagora, or even a gold transmit stone. And if you're really wanting some energy, you can always put in some feedback. Let Smilegate know how well you liked the event, you hated the event, your suggestions for events, whatever the case is. Once you're done, close that out, come up here. Everything you got is gonna be right there. Last daily, last weekly, I should say. If you come to the Alchemist Depot, you can get some free charms once per week, equipment and accessory. The only issue with this is that it's going to require you to actually sacrifice some gear pieces. For newer players, this might be hard to do to get it all the way up to epic to get max amount. But for some of us veteran players, it's not going to be that hard. Me personally, I usually use rings, necklaces, and boots, and I always use flat stat ones. But it looks like I don't have any flat stats because I've already sold them all. So I'll have to do that later. But that's a nice free way. Like I said, charms are golden. You're going to need the charms. It's hard to get them as it is. Once you get them, you'll be good. And that's going to be it, guys, as far as dailies for Epic 7. Me personally, that's how I start off my day. That's how I start off my Mondays, my weeklies. Everything's all set. The only other thing I could possibly do would be either the Automaton or the Hall of Trials. I think the Hall of Trials just ended. Yeah, proceed to new boss. You get whatever you get. Come over here and you can exchange for some exclusive equipment or some quote unquote rare artifacts. But other than that, guys, I guess a little bonus tip: don't be afraid to use leaves. Leaves are perfect for farming. If you're whether you're doing hunts, spirit altar, or even the side story, always try to max out the side story because it always gives out plenty of catalyst, epic catalyst, bookmarks, and if you're lucky, runes. Hunts, very end game. I'm gonna hopefully try to come out with some more tutorial videos. Hopefully, I'll have them a little bit more structured than this one. I feel like this one was a little bit all over the place, but if you follow this to the T, you're gonna be doing everything that I personally do daily, and you'll be on the right track. I'm hoping to do a video for beginners, like when you first start an account, but we're gonna have to see how that goes because me personally, I don't want to have a second account, and I'm literally gonna make it just to make that video, and then it's just gonna sit there. So I'm gonna have to decide on that one. But until next time, guys, just make sure you hit that like, subscribe button. Uh, Follow me on Twitch. I do Epic 7 live streams every now and then, some RTA and Arena, as well as some GVG or just plain hunts just to sit there and chat. Uh, Link's going to be in the description, and I'll catch you guys on the flip side. Thanks for watching.